See. If you don't remember what we did last time we did find out that Hugo is an absolute maniac who wants to bring about justice with his scythe, and that's it, I guess. So talk to Wise. We need to talk to our brother about what the situation is dangerous, but we don't care because we're proxies and we want to figure out things on our own. Alright, let's go. Belle, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. The Exaltists. Let's try by investigating Bringer. Yes, I agree. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Vivian and get more information first. I'll go investigate PubSec. I'll leave it to you then. Come back soon, I'll gather some information on the internet. Yes. It's a massive storytelling. Head to the public security and find Vivian. We can do it right away. Now let's spawn at the beginning. Come on, I don't want to be like right here. Okay. So I went in. NEPS, public security.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
What's going on, Julian? I was you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The commissioner closed the case, citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious. Yes, but it could also be sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow's Special Operations for proceeding. However, those items have already been screened within the bureau, and there's something suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. Alright, so we just have to investigate more between the officers. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently and some other odd missing persons cases as well. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions. Yo, she's like, very helpful. Security boo. Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Bringer, I know. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day. With a tape recorder. I was probably worried that you would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it just Mr. Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm sure. It's because I'm a bang boo that I happened to witness something like this. Okay, weathered public security officer. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know about Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Of course not. Good. Boss has told us not to talk about Bringer, probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. Oh yeah, that's a actually very relatable topic here to us. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. Okay, so, I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow or had witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Do you have any other information? I remember now, seems like Bringer's had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Yeah, that explains why he was recording himself in the bathroom. Back then we even suggested he keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. Well, that was helpful, you know, telling so much to a random girl. I don't know. I mean, you know what? Peaceful public security officer. Hello. How can I help you? Did you know Bringer? Even Inspector Bringer? Oh, no. He's not an inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estate. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. Okay, notebook, self-recording, lost memory, a personality shift after exposure to ether probably, in the hollows. But I couldn't find this notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Oh, maybe it's because the higher up suspect. There's a mole in PubSec. After inquiring around, you gather lots of information about Bringer. You share this information with Vivian and agree to meet at Hollow Special Operations. So I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I had to HSO now. Alright, talk to Hashimi Miyabi at the hand of office. Let's go. So here I've never been to. Like bow up by hour. Oh! That was quick. Hello. This is a huge place. Look at this. What is this? Are those like some kind of a... Okay. Are those some kind of servers or... What's this machinery? I can't really know. And what's the statue doing here? Talk to Hashimi Miyabi before talking to her. I don't understand. Vanguards. The sculpture is very blurry, so it's hard to tell which big shot it's supposed to resemble. But judging by the nameplate, it could be anyone at all. I don't know. Looks like with this posture, kind of looks like Kingpin. Okay, HSO guard. Please follow me if you'd like to head to some... Yes, enter the building. Okay, I've never been here actually. Yo, that looks classy. The floor, dude. How are we doing? There's no way I just have access here for nothing.
Today's training.
Oh, what about it? You're here. Julian has already told me about the current situation. You've already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had a notebook. I heard he had some type of tape. Yeah. Tape recordings. There's just routine meeting numbers and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you'll find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. There's one that's heavier than the others. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. Can I listen to it? After carefully examining this special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see this must be reason of its weight. Okay, but what's the content of it? How can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Oh, a minigame. How creative. Alright. This is way too easy. Well, you did it as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. Yeah, behind a minigame, right? What secrets Sakaku wants to know? Julian, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth. Can I listen to it?
Alright, let's get started.
Let's go. The cassette that we left behind stuff. Oh.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily,
Schizophrenia?
I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
Hear a long, raspy and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power.
That's
By
why.
embracing everything. It's the only way. Only
Now I
by
understand.
embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Jiyuan in particular looks crestfallen. We're googling crestfallen. What is crestfallen, guys? Crestfallen. The definition right there. Crestfallen means being extremely sad, disappointed, or discouraged, especially after an unexpected failure or a sudden drop in hopes. Well, that seems to well describe whatever our friend is trying to portray here. Are you okay, Jiyuan?
Are you okay, Jiyuan? Don't be so sad. Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... Even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
Yeah.
What did Bringer see during the recording?
Yeah. What did he say?
Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
He seemed to see something, like he was immediately, conviction just went into him. Something had to communicate with him. Maybe it's the blade, the power of the cursed blade or what.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption.
Yeah, suddenly like...
I remember
Yeah.
him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
Now, I believe he got healed or something. He had to.
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
but it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists.
Yes.
I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
I never expected the investigation to lead to this. But what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Who are the Exaltists, by the way? I might, miss out on a lot of things that they're saying because I don't understand them. Hold on. Well, what do we do now? Return to the video store and rest. Oh, it's fast. So we got to understand if you...
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
What do you want?
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
I only just heard about that.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
That's
I
creepy.
know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need
Why?
to find Bringer's belongings.
For what? The sacrifice? Is it
Did he
Does
even
this
leave
tie in
anything
with...
behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
She probably means Exaltus, right?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I'm still not sure.
I'm still not sure.
What's not to be sure about? We both share the same goal, and I won't harm you. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
I'm a proxy after all.
Well, that's not really what proxies do.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Yeah, what did you just say?
Hang on. What did you just say?
Your darling.
Lord Phaethon?
Maybe she means something else.
The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon.
Maybe she means someone else.
Like him.
It's not that I don't like... Actually, I'm Phaethon, yeah.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So
Okay, she now she acts...
And you hope to become just like him, right?
she started to act the same way. She acts like, everywhere I saw her, she was like, oh, crazy for this Lord Phaethon. I suppose she means wise, right? Like, I guess, You're right, I'm a fan of Phaethon. No, I'm not a fan of Phaethon.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love. Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
What the heck? So she'll never believe us, right? After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her on about her love for Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my! Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
Is she really talking about Wise? It's the only
I
Lord
suppose that's all for
Phaethon,
today
I
then.
guess.
I'll be in touch with more news.
I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. What? How did she know that? I'll need to make some preparation. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you hurt. How did you know we were Proxy? No, speaking of. Because I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. Bro, she is working with this crazy Hugo guy for sure. May look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive work and I know many secrets. I must follow the Exalted schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltists. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late, I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltists in detail. Belle, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Maybe we can use the old method and connect to Eos instead. That would be much safer. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us after all. She's our fan. Just kidding. If you insist, Belle, alright then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. Vivian will protect me. I will protect you too. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. Alright, we're going in. Let's go to the outer ring. That's where we're traveling. Look at this huge hollow, just black mass, huge chunk of nothingness. Hold on. I'm gonna get to you right away. But I've actually never seen this one. Dude, imagine, this is hollows. It's huge. Just a black mass, looks like a black hole. Oh, okay. What is Ambi doing here?
Proxy, you're here too. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you doing
What are you
here?
two doing here? And still in that outfit, Ambi? I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall all the you recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged into the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them. I don't know any of them. Wait, I should watch those? I should do those. Like, I don't know what
I've
what
recently
is
dug
it?
up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
Dude, what? I don't know anything about Trigger or Ambi. Like, there's soldiers here,
So,
I mean.
to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping.
I see.
her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Oh, her name's Vivian. She's my friend.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves. Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. You know us?
Looks
She
like
knows lots
someone's
of...
done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You
Nah.
two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Don't worry, brother. I've been enhanced.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Nothing. Nothing. You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears. Rather familiar? Who's that? It's rather familiar.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Yeah. What? Huh? An animation like that. What the heck? Huh?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
You okay, Vivian?
What's wrong, Vivian?
Suddenly
Feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there.
I see.
So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume?
Silver
Pleasure to
Squad.
meet you. All right. I'm going to
What is the
exchange some
Silver Squad?
information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Dude, how the heck did I not, like... I missed the entire story. I need to do those stories someday, like on a stream or what. Sienna steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You aren't looking so good. Yeah, what's
You're
wrong?
not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but
Okay, one
not
thing.
right now.
So she started like... She teared up when she saw the woman? Okay, the woman is without their child. She's without her... She came without her child, of course. Why would she? But maybe, I don't know. She kind of like connected that into her child's... I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's possible to know.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you.
Maybe she...
Your turn. I want you to
She
do
remembered
for me.
something.
Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing
Bro, it's
as
not that
we're
easy.
just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Exactly.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Okay. Looks like we'll be playing with this Soldier Zero, Ambi, and others. And the Trigger. I've never played them before. Absolutely. Not a single thing. Yo. What up? Right. Yo, you guys here are chill. Okay. But you didn't really like her. Do you believe in fate? Do I believe in fate? I don't. I see, that sounds just like something you would say. Proxy, actually, No, it's nothing. Let's hurry. Dude, it's something about that woman. We're soon going to find out, for sure. Soon enough we will find... Okay. The tutorials. Let me read them carefully. When Soldier Zero and Beast attack without consuming Purge and with cooler. Sure.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
Dang.
Whose future may well depend on it.
Hey, so I'm not playing Vivian? It's very strange, isn't it? Right. Okay.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna try trigger.
Adjusting for wind.
Okay, so she's a support character, like some sort.
In position.
I see. Alright. Alright, then. Fine with that.
Off balance. I'll pierce right through.
Yo! You know, it's nice to play other characters from time to time.
Ether vision activate. Target locked.
Bang!
Time to pin them down.
Bro. Your S-ranked Ambi is good, isn't it?
Wide open. Show no mercy.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Uh-huh. I don't know what they're talking.
Investigating has something to do with it.
Recalibrating.
Pew, pew, pew.
Down strategy. Mind the blind spot.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Yo, there's like the... Dude, it's like there's the all Risk of Rain character. I'm telling you, it's called Sniper, I think.
Fire support ready.
And it really gives off the same vibe.
Support in position. Wide open. You're in my sight.
She's a stunner? Is Ambi a stunner? Like Soldier Zero?
Quick shot.
Suppose.
Adjusting for wind.
Right on cue.
Oh. How do I kill this?
Move behind her. Loyalty.
Time to pin them down.
But, you know, it's still like the character is very similar in its core
Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
to normal Ambi. Can there be two Ambis in a squad? I'm curious. Or two Billies at this point. As the new Billy. She's just standing there. Like,
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
some things about those two. So these are... do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? The legendary artist. Yeah! It was the guy who... Wasn't it the cape? Or no? That was the others. It was the thing that Vivian was bidding for, I believe. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, that these art collectors are to blame for his death. those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him, he would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband. Yo. My condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So, who actually are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you, it's the Ravenlock family. It's the Ravenlocks! The matter I just discussed with Miss Anby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier. I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. Dude, Vivian at the beginning was like, nah, she's trying to trick us. She's trying to trick me, I'm not gonna act on emotions and stuff, especially on auction, that is. But now she's like very different. I don't know. Isn't it your husband's finals work? It's fine, our bond doesn't rely on any keepsakes, and I don't need those to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Not even gonna comply. Vivian and Sienna step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Sure. Let's go. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. Suspicious if you find some food left. No reasons. Clearly there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among those items. Because if you're hungry, I've brought some food with me. Do I look like I want to eat those leftovers? No, you actually do, just a
There's
little bit.
leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Probably pizza or something.
Neither do I.
Okay, what's the problem? Right, suspicious item. What is this capybara? Oh, it looks so cute. Maybe it's not. You find a plush toy after squeezing and kneading it thoroughly. You realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Wait, this is actually a great... Don't worry, there's something inside. I've already gone through
A
it.
toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
I think that should.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's the thing. Suspicious item. You find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wouldn't say it's
I wonder if
fancy.
its owner is safe and sound.
Probably not. Since they left it. Okay. You find some scattered oil barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling the ring. Okay. What do you mean? She says she's looking for a wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. I've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. You think she tricked us?
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
Wait. I'm worried about Sienna.
Aha.
Location should still be safe.
Why are you so concerned? I still don't get it. Dude, what's up with Vivian? She's one of the most mysterious characters for sure. In this. You know. Anyways.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
What gas tank?
Is empty.
Hey, we left her for 5 minutes. Even less, maybe. She already dead. Is she dead? But in return, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
She committed self-elimination, I suppose. Yo.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
What?
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter.
But still.
So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
But for what? For what? Bro, your daughter? No, was it your daughter or your son? Probably your daughter, right? This is dark, dude. Seriously, from a one episode to another, it's getting like... On your daughter, you have a daughter. Dude, your daughter will have no... Not only she lost her dad, now she's gonna lose her mother.
Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can
Okay,
squeeze
just one
it
thing.
out of them.
How does Vivian know it? Can she read minds? That has to be the... Yo, actually, you know, when I recall all those small moments where she just predicted what we thought and stuff, the fact that she just saw this woman and instantly started, you know, teared up. Vivian might just, you know, read minds.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to
What,
give her a
your
chance
body?
at life.
I didn't get
If
it.
it's okay. Could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
This is...
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes,
She told us this? Why?
because I saw it.
Yeah, Vivian falls silent for a moment as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna. Yeah. She read the
You
mind
might
or
not
something.
believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But
Wow,
the things I see
that's the
are
thing is.
always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters.
That's your intel? Is it? That makes sense now, actually. It makes more sense than, you know, than anything.
That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's very easy to just throw your blame at someone else. It's very easy, like, it's a very human and frequent thing, you know, to just find someone else's fault. Like it's someone else's fault, you know. Very...
Sorry. I'm
relatable to life.
What good is
Right there.
saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
What is wrong with you people?
Wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
Dang, that's tough. After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, and as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time it's the same.
That has to be miserable.
There's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Nah. Okay, let's not think like that. It's definitely not your fault.
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Dang, that's noble. Yo, in the body, in the back. Okay, maybe. So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. Okay, so that's a sign. That's a... I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe those bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to just continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption and insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Though it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. He wants to improve his reputation. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. See, no wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Okay. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward. Yeah, let's have some fighting time.
Do you believe that the future can be changed?
For sure.
Oh, that's kind
I
of
don't know. Actually,
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
yeah, that's the thing. And how is she cooperating with Hugo? You know, it's also a question. She's I don't know, she seems to be pretty different from Hugo. I guess she's just a partner in crime at this point with him, and that's it. You're not gonna lie, the fighting in this game sometimes it's just it's just so fun. It's engaging, it's
Foxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
sure, I see it. Okay. Why can't I play Vivian? You get it?
The melody of combat. My bullets are one with the wind. Time to end them down. The target's weary. Adjusting for behind me.
I won't back down.
Time to pin them down.
Dang.
What you deserve.
Right. I'm just holding, you know, I'm just holding the button. Whenever I see this weird flare.
Ether vision activate. Save your strength, Envy.
Wait, they're together? I mean, I see their voice lines being like... usually when you're in the same faction, the voice lines match, like, with the character, so... It's interesting, didn't know that, but absolutely didn't know that.
Calibrating.
But she was from the Cunningham, so... Who is Ambi at this point? And I really want to know if you can play two Ambis at the same time.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Ambi leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Yes. About your prophecies of disaster, let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me. Nah, she is comfortable, come on.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story.
Okay, hold on. I need to... Okay, what happened to my camera? Prostrate yourself before the abyss. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the game. So I have my camera, but I'm recording. Like, separately. Seriously, I need a webcam or something. This would be much easier. Okay, it's really a long story.
These premonitions I see are not within my control.
Mm-hmm.
And they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind.
It seems, exciting. But I understand. Okay, well...
Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every
That's
time,
sad.
without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always
Dude, yeah.
considered this ability as a curse.
It seems like a curse. I think it's a gift. It's not a curse. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a curse. To me, it would be a curse. Because if you really only see the bad stuff, it's not really predicting. It's like you're there to... It's like your presence inflicts something in their fate or something. It feels like it because it's never good. It's always bad. You're always crying. It is a curse. Like, I can't say that it's not a curse, so I have to pick something. I think it's a gift or it's not a curse. I guess it's a gift more than it's...
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
You see, no matter what I pick here, nothing to do with anything.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
Alright.
Previous clues. What Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
T. Wait, what does it say? It doesn't say, right? I know this character. This is Ta, and it means a T. Okay. Found it. The vending machine. Bringer's belongings are possibly stashed around, away in there. Why the vending machine? That's what I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around first. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Hello.
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for.
You know, might. Vending machine. I knew there must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings, what could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly, still nothing. Hold on. You search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly, still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
Well.
This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
And it looks different. Of course, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside the vending machine in front of us. Is this your... I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find... Accident. You kicked it. Okay. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Okay. What am I supposed to do? This is how it's done. Release ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Dude, it's me, you know. Hugo. I didn't expect to find it.
Out of my way.
Bro's fighting. Bring his notebook. Okay, bring his notebook. Odd and worn looking. It seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal dispersing of it with ease.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Wait a minute, companion.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right.
Wow.
I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So we're only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day.
Seriously, it's very interesting how easy he is to switch. Hugo seems like, you know, an interesting, like, kind of helpful guy. But then out of a sudden, you know, sometimes he's crazy to kneel before the abyss or something like this. Bro.
So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said, I don't want to bring up Lycon. It's not gonna help. That kind of makes sense. I don't want to say, but then I don't want to be like, this game's like, oh, kind of makes sense. Okay, then I'm fully with Hugo. And it's like, okay, but still, don't want to bring up Lycon. It really is not a good time for this.
That sorta makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really.
To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We
Is
need
it?
your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate.
Sure.
We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops
Okay.
splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by.
So you're describing the United States of America, basically.
Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
I
Somebody
see.
has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus
Mm,
Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more.
it really reminds me of certain personality. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, basically, they're stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. It's not an approach I would ever take or agree on, but I guess, you know, it's a way to look at it. That's all I can say, you know, as kindly as I can,
If you ask me,
as respectfully.
that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Well, I can't say I agree. I cannot say I agree. Like, we've already discussed this, even in the previous. So I'm going to say that I
I
disagree.
don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu.
Yes, this is destruction. For
We'll
on.
provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I
Wow.
think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
Yeah, makes sense.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Oh,
He's got the
wow.
support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Okay. Wow, interesting. So, yeah, it seems like... he's... We can be really onto something. Something huge. One thing I can say... One thing I can say... Hold on, let me bring back my playback. Oh, yeah. The fact that he even mentioned Lycon is... interesting, you know? He views him as a complete traitor. So like, this would be interesting. But yeah, Lycon, sure, that would be very interesting. Oh, well, if those are the terms, you've got a deal. You've got a deal, I guess.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
She gave me fancy collectible. Is it the collectible that she was bidding on? Reminds me of Suzu, kinda.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
Sure.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
I see. Very interesting episode. Very interesting episode, not gonna lie. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others returned to the video store. Oh, I'm playing as Hugo, what? Oh, talk to Vivian. Wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. Yo, he's so tall, it's crazy. Hey, since we're already in video, so should we ask Prox to recommend some films? My apologies everyone, but I need to take my leave and take care of my art gallery now. To actually own a gallery, I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well, I see. Or I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer, but Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Oh, before. Find the intermediary Casey. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting view of things. Casey. Who's Casey? Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you've finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. How does it tie in with whatever? I'm trying to find that guy. I remember mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Dude, what's about this dude? Look at the way he's walking. Dang. I see it. Rather strange, dude. Rather strange. Find the well-dressed informant. Sure, it's this guy, right? When the musician third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman? This serious man. The left hand holds death and the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suit. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renovated collector, the gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction. That Robe of Heroes stunt? I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping a big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards doing all kinds of messed up things to make your blood boil and sweep everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst out of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. Okay. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know. Don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll go. Well, that was a random Lycon reference right there. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion. You hear a familiar name. Make sure that lovely. Just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. What are they talking about? Weather power and influences. It's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. Doubting student, if it's really possible to join tops, many would probably who would turn down money. It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Dude, why am I even like experiencing this? What is this supposed to bring to the story? Meet with Hartman. Staff. Your invitation has been conferred. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Yes. I'm the esteemed guest. Oh, we're in the same. It's them. It's the arrogant man. You the one who's been meeting with Miss Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with his meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Haha, or worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better. Okay.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Wow.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place.
Okay.
My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally,
As an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family.
I see.
In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
Wow. He's pushing him.
Yes, you have my word. But
Wow.
in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows.
Why do you...
Don't want to put
Why did you
all
say
your
that?
chips
No.
on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray
Don't think so.
you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
Wow.
I appreciate your trust.
It's crazy how he
Why
negotiates
don't we
that.
celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glasses and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smart grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise,
She.
I'll get rid of her too.
This is the thing. Dude, Hugo is pretty good. But one problem he has. He's spilling out way too many things that he shouldn't say. He already said that he hid it. That he hid the call. The sacrifice call. Okay, even if, you know. Even if there's no really, like. They know it's hidden. Of course. But it's like. And again. I'm sure she agrees. Like. He already said, okay, so it's a female. It's already some information. Even though it's a very those are minor hints. Those are some kinds of hints. And I would never, like. Give them out. You know? Spill them like nothing. Maybe he's confident in himself, you know.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's
Oh,
the
what?
one who killed Serena!
What's wrong? Oh, that's in his mind, right? Okay, probably something from the past.
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Yeah, young.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline.
Whoa!
Kicked out ages ago.
What?
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
Oh no, the father.
No right to live under the same roof as us.
Okay. So the father is alive. Alive. And he killed his own mother. Bruh. Seriously, like.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done.
What the fuck? He said
My
what?
children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever
What?
make it to the top.
This is
Like Hugo
disgusting.
here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought.
This is not
Only
good.
someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all
Uh-huh.
over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo.
It's disgusting. Psychology goes there, you know. This is insane, bro. He killed his... Yo. Yo, he killed his... Hugo. Yo. Yo, and the father, dude, he shouldn't be a father.
As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
The punishment.
Father! Before this, I was number one.
Faceless child.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family.
Oh, this is
You're
terrible.
still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes,
Ah.
I understand.
This is disgusting, actually, yo.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories.
Yeah.
It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
How? Dude, this is dark. On the other side of the Hugo, after Hugo lives. I have something to say about the chosen one. Well, truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy, in other words, chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anything, it's fine. You arrive at Luminous Square with Vivian. Well,
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful.
it really
If I were
was.
back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep.
Yeah.
You're a child that only brings misfortune.
Oh, that's what they...
People have been saying that about me for a long time.
I see, I see.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
I guess so. It's perfectly normal, yeah, to find blame in someone else.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe.
Yes.
Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so
Although-
glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Well, maybe, you know.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel
Yeah.
like
Pretty odd, right?
free from judgment, from blame. Like I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do
understand.
possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
That's great. Hey, that's beautiful. It's really
By the
nice.
way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But
Yeah.
judging from his eye
I guess.
colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family
What is this
offered him a
family?
huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Well, okay, first I have to say, about that curse. I still believe it's some kind of a curse. I do not think. I think it's because she only sees the bad. That might be the reason for something, you know? I much rather would want to say something is true than something is not true. Or something that might only please someone. But, what's your take on Hugo? Wait, what was she talking about just now? Lycon's betrayal. Yeah. I don't think it was a betrayal. It was just like... It's like you're in a toxic friend group, you know? You realize, oh, okay guys, what are we doing? Okay, this is... I'm not with this. I'm not on board with what you're doing, guys. I'm out. That's it. That's what he did, and that was very healthy. And he even advised him to just stop. And he left for his own good, and for the not to be a part of such a thing. What's your take on Hugo? Yeah. What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
Okay. So we have a split in our friends' sort of takes on how Hugo acts and who he is and stuff. She thinks that Hugo is not a bad person. It is interesting though, you know? It's like this duality sort of. He can be really nice, you know, he can help, he can even save you. For example, he saved me a couple of times. He doesn't want to kill me. And the other side is like, he wants to bring justice by very, very unconventional means. Murder, other stuff, unfair treating, you know, sort of, yeah, it's actually a very difficult matter.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say good night to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the store and get some proper rest. Yeah, sure. Yo, Wise, what up? Dude, I've experienced so much today. But you came home late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see it's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate, surely, yeah. Well, Vivian has contacted us. She said she'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon Anby, whom we recommended before, will also join the operation. Okay, Hugo, Lycon, and Anby. Okay. Should we explain that? Okay. Are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did last time? I'm used to it. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then, no matter what. Remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Okay, no. Now, looks like this is it, guys. Well, that was some interesting episode. That was some interesting episode. Very, very interesting. We got to know something from Vivian, something about Mockingbird, about Hugo, and it generally was an interesting one to take on. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it will unravel, how the story will unravel here. Okay, that's it. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.